Hey everyone, welcome back to Best Bets. Last weekend was blah. The maiden race on Saturday, the Bauer Firster, is probably the most impressive 2-year-old we've seen at Saratoga so far this meet. Keep an eye on Jonathan's way. I expect he'll be in a stakes race next time out. That was a very serious effort. In the Alabama, we lost head bob at the finish on our cold exacta and our single. If Candied wins that bob, we win. She doesn't win. We end up losing. It was a very good race, though. Sometimes you win the bob, sometimes you lose. On Sunday, it was supposed to rain all day. It rained a little bit in the morning and then dried up very quickly. The track was supposed to play to speed with all the rain, and because it dried up pretty quickly because it stopped raining, it didn't, and both my speed horses and Donegal Surges and Squire Creek both just faded badly. But turning the page, it's Travers weekend, so let's get into it. Race 7 on Saturday is a 7-furlong maiden special weight for 2-year-old colts, and there's 2 colts in here who I'm very interested in using. The first one is going to be my top pick, and that is the number 10 Sovereignty for Bill Mott, a Godolphin homebred, and if you watch the workouts on this one, he just seems to do everything so effortlessly. The times are very good for the workouts as well, and you don't usually see Bill Mott trainees work like that. So the fact that this one is working that well and it looks effortless, I doubt we get the morning line 8-1 on this one. I am expecting this one to take some serious money in this race. If he does go off near 8-1, I'll be very happy because I think this horse is in with a very big chance. Not a huge fan of the outside post, but if he runs as well as these workouts, I don't think it's going to matter. I think he could be a very, very good runner here for Mott. The other horse that interests me here is rookie card for Danny Gargan. I know Gargan has not been great with first-time starters recently, but I really like how this one is also looked in the mornings. Dylan Davis has the mount, and it's the summer of Dylan Davis. I'll stick with him. I think we'll get a decent price on this one as well. I'm going to play them in an exacta here. I'm going to use both of them in my multis, and I'm going to play a win bet on the number 10 Sovereignty here in race 7. Race 11 on Saturday is the grade 1 Forgo, and I really like the potential pace setup for the number 8 Cagliostro. I know I've used him on this show before. I've been very high on him for the last year or so. I would have liked to see him run at 2 turns, but this is not the strongest edition of the Forgo we've seen in recent years, in my opinion. I think there is enough pace here that if he's good enough, he's going to be moving late, and I just hope he can catch the front runners. I really don't think this is a super strong grade 1 caliber field. I think there's a couple in here that definitely are stakes worthy, but I would kind of be shocked if the eventual winner of the Breeders' Cup Sprint did come from this race. The other horse that I'm going to use in here is the morning line favorite, and that's the number 6, McCulkin. He just looks to be the best of the speed horses. He keeps improving. He's won 3 in a row. His back-to-back wins at this 7-furlong distance. Pratt is back on him today. Pratt has ridden him twice before, has won both times. I'm going to play these 2 in an exacta, and these are the only 2 I'm going to use in the late sequence. I feel like this is a race where people are going to go out on a limb and try to find a big price because of some of the later races, but I think this one is pretty straightforward, with the number 6 McCulkin being the speed of the speed and Cagliostro just being a horse that can come from off the pace. And we know the distance will be no issues. I am going to play a win bet on Cagliostro because I think we get a good price. Again, just going to use these 2 in the late sequence and gonna hope that's enough to move us on.
The new and improved Travers Betting Bible is getting ready to be launched, and we have shaped this thing and made it the best one yet. That's why I wanted to share it with you here. If you haven't bought the Bible in a little bit, you have a pace outlook, you have win, a long shot, exacta, and trifecta, so more bets available. It's got our top 4s for each race as well, and then a little bit of race analysis plus a betting suggestion. Good news for people that like the betting bankroll, it is back. Out of these bets that we have listed up here, we will then give you the actual bets set that we plan on playing, and then we'll give you the percentage estimation of our bankroll that we're going to use on that play. The pick 4s and 5s will be listed once again, and then the race by race picks for everybody here at Racing Dude. I truly believe now we've got everything listed for everybody that loves certain aspects of what we've done with our guides and Bibles over the years. It's all combined into one master Bible. In my opinion, it's the best one we've ever done. Good luck if you're betting the Travers. If you need help betting the Travers, make sure to get your hands on that Travers betting Bible.
Looking at Sunday's card is New York Showcase Day. All New York bred only races. Race number 5 is the Albany Stakes for 3-year-olds, and Clermont sends out Pandagate with Dylan Davis. Pandagate was briefly on the Kentucky Derby trail earlier this year, finished 3rd in the UAE Derby, 2 starts back to behind Forever Young, who was part of that 3-horse photo in the Kentucky Derby. His first race off the layoff back in July at Finger Lakes was very good. I expect him to continue to improve here. I think this is a very much a field he can beat. He's a single for me. I'm going to play a win ticket on him if he's not bet too heavily here. I just think he's the best one in this race. If he runs his race, the rest run for second. Race number 8 on Sunday is the Fleet Indian, going 9 furlongs for 3-year-old fillies, and I am taking a shot with my main squeeze, who's stretching out here for Mike Maker. I think there's enough pace in here that while I don't think the 9 furlongs is necessarily her best distance, I think she'll just get a very good setup here. I like the class drop. I think that suits her. Her last 3 races have been in high-graded stakes company against some of the best 3-year-old fillies that aren't named Anna. So I think she just fits here. I think she's gonna be very tough to beat. The distance is kind of the only question, but I feel like this is a field where you're either gonna single her or you're gonna play multiple to try to beat her. I think she's a single. I'm going to play her win ticket as well, kind of like Pandagate. If she's not too heavily bet, I will play a win ticket on her as well. I just think she's the class of the field, and if she gets her pace set up, I think she's just too tough to beat. The dudes will have their betting Bible out for Travers Day. If you haven't picked it up already, it has all of the dudes' plays for the full card, as well as all of our top 4 selections for all 14 races, including mine. If you're playing the Travers card this weekend, use Twin Spires. It is the official ADW of the Racing Dudes. Promo code DUDES gets you a 100% deposit match on your first deposit. Best of luck if you're playing Saratoga this weekend. If you're there, look for us. The dudes will be on the track this weekend as well for the big day. Best of luck, and I will see you next time.